Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now this is for part 2, solubility, and part 3, conductivity. You should have a well plate. This is a 12 well plate. You should have a diagram telling you what goes into each well of the well plate. You should have 3 toothpicks, some paper toweling, a conductivity tester, a scupula, and your chemicals. So in order to know what goes into each well of the well plate, you use the diagram. The diagram has been laminated so you can simply put your well plate on top of it. So then I'm going to take a small amount of the calcium chloride, just the scupula tip full, put it in the first well, and then I'm going to put in the wax, and then I'm going to put in the potassium chloride, sodium chloride, sucrose, etc. All right? And so I'm going to do all of those just like they are on the well plate. Now, in the directions, it says that you're supposed to use 10 drops of water, okay? So once this thing has been filled up, then you'll get your wash bottle. But don't worry about 10 drops of water. Just fill the well on the plate up about half to 3/4 full. All right, so you don't need to worry about that. You're just going from plate to plate, well to well, fill it up half to 3/4, half to 3/4, half to 3/4 after you put everything inside. All right, when it comes time to test the solubility, you take your toothpick and you stir for a while. Now, if you put too much solid in there, it may not completely disappear, but you'll be able to see that there's a lot less of it at the bottom than there was before. And then you would call that soluble. Now here's the really important point. Do not use that end of the toothpick again. Turn it over, use the other end to stir. When you're finished with that, you're going to put it in the waste container. That means that you will use each toothpick only 2 times. Do not contaminate each well with what was in the well before it. That will tell you now if those are soluble or insoluble. You can put them on your data table. This is a conductivity tester. You have a battery and a light that will light up if things conduct electricity. So for example, my metal scupula conducts electricity, and you can see the little red light is lit up there. All right, actually, let me move it over there. There you go, you can see it better now. Off and on. Now, in order to do this, you want to use your paper towel to wipe off the conductivity probe really well, or if you see anything on there, it's okay to wash it off with the distilled water from the wash bottle. Then you're going to take your conductivity tester and you're going to put it into the well, okay? Now I'm going to put my little light bulb there, okay? And so you can see the light bulb, and I put it into that first one. See how the light bulb lit up? That tells me that that conducts electricity. I take it out. There it is, conducts electricity. When I'm finished, I want to wipe off the probes really well. Maybe give them a bit of a rinse with the wash bottle, okay, over the sink, and then I move on to the next one. And so there's my bulb, and that shouldn't conduct electricity because there's nothing in there. Obviously, I need to clean these well plates, so I'll have them cleaned by the time you guys get here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, your 2 questions for this part of the pre-lab are, number 1, how much water goes into each well? Number 2, how many times do you use each toothpick? Okay, good luck.